All right, here's a good question. It says I've got some sodium carbonate solutions on a table. All the solutions came from volumetric flask, so they're all 3 molar. And the one that we're concerned with here is solution number 2, this one. So it says that I currently have a volume of 50.0 milliliters, and I have a concentration of 3.00 moles per liter. So the question says, what's the new concentration if you dump 16.8 grams of sodium carbonate and it dissolves to solution 2? Okay, well, why don't we use this information right now, because I have this formula, and if I know these two things, I can figure out that. So moles would be equal to C times V, or the concentration is 3 moles per liter, and the volume is 0.0500 liters. So those cancel. So that should come out to 0.15 moles. So that's how much moles of sodium carbonate I have, Na2CO3. So say, what's the new concentration of that? Okay, I'm just looking at whether they're separated into ions or not, but it doesn't look as though they are. So that's how many moles of sodium carbonate I have. But then they add this many grams of sodium carbonate. So if I can convert this to moles, then I'm just going to have to add it to that one. And then that'll be the total moles of sodium carbonate I have. And then I can figure out the concentration. So let's do this one. So moles is equal to mass over molar mass. The mass is 16.8 grams. The molar mass, so I don't have that. So sodium carbonate. Sodium's a 1 plus, carbonate's a 2 minus. So I need to put a 2 there. Again, if you're not sure about the formulas, you can look in the data booklet, and they should be listed there. Okay, so that means I have sodium, carbon, and oxygen. There's 2 sodiums, 1 carbon, 3 oxygens. Sodium's 2299, so that'd be 4598 total. And then carbon is 12.01. There's just one of them. And oxygen are 16 each, so altogether that's 48. So it'd be 60, 105.99, I want to say. Let me just confirm, 99, 15, 1, yeah, 105.99. So 105.99 grams per mole. Okay, so let's divide those. I have to get my calculator. All right, so 16.8 divide 105.99. Okay, so the number of moles I get here is 0.1585 about moles. And that's of the same stuff, the Na2CO3. So if I dump that in there, then I'm going to have, this is from the original, and this is from what I'm adding. So my total moles total, will be the moles from the original plus the moles that I add. I'm making up my own formula there, but hopefully it makes sense. So 0.15 plus, another 0.1585. So altogether that should be 0.3085 moles of sodium carbonate. And then what's the question say? Oh, what's the new concentration? Okay, well, the volume wouldn't have changed much. So I think I'm still going to have 50, like putting 16 grams, that won't have changed the volume much. So let's assume the change in volume was negligible. So the new concentration is going to be moles divided by volume. The moles are 0.3085. moles, and the volume is 0.0500 liters. So let me divide those. So plus, I just have to add those first. And then I divide by 0.05. So I'm coming up with 6.17011 moles per liter. Sig figs, looks like I'm 3 everywhere, so 6.17 moles per liter. Hopefully that helps you with that one.